So should we move off? Yeah, whenever you're ready. Okay, now we're gonna be taking the first left. ठीक है? It's just before the sign for the traffic lights. जो sign से पहले बिल्कुल ये. At the T junction, turn left. Okay, अब हम दो जंक्शन इकट्ठे करेंगे, ठीक है ना? So at the first junction, turn right and then immediate left. ठीक है, yeah? So right and immediate left. ठीक था, perfect, yeah. At the mini roundabout, turn left into first exit. कोशिश करने दरमियान तो करनी है, ठीक है ना? Not putting the left signal won't be a fault at the end of this road, as it only goes one way. A very good observation from the learner, despite the road was proper faded and there was lack of signs as well. Went slightly a bit over the central line, a bit more over the central line, and he could have failed the whole driving test. And pull up somewhere safe on the left, please. Hitting the curb could be a minor or a serious fault in the driving test. It depends on how hard you hit it or how much you mounted it. This would be a minor, as it was just a small hit. Mirrors देख के राम राम से pull up करो, कोशिश करो. Perfect, that's brilliant. And whenever you're ready, let's move. No, मैंने किया okay. And let's take the first right. At the end of the road, turn right. Not a fault, just a quick tip. First of all, always check your right side. Take the first left. At the end of the road, turn left. At the end of the road, turn left. ठीक है कंफर्म कर रहे थे इधर आशिर भी ऐसे ही करता है, पता है आपको? आप वाली गलती बताया उसने कोई नहीं, वो भी अक्सर वो गया था जो है। कल लास्ट लेसन में क्या हुआ, मिनी राउंड अबाउट कर रहे हैं हम, ठीक है। I told him to go right, आप सीधे जा रहे थे, you going straight, yeah? उसको मैंने कहा let's go right into second exit, सिग्नल भी लगाया हुआ है, पोजीशन भी राइट की बनाई है, एंटर होके लेफ्ट जाने लगा। यानी बंदे सारे 10 दिन राइट जाने का एकदम फिर एकदम जो है ना, क्योंकि सारे प्लान उन्होंने किया होता है। Make sure to always put the signal before you change the lane. Just gave me a minor fault as people traveling behind were quite far away, so we really didn't affect them a lot. ओके अब हमने क्या करना है, सेंट्रल रिजर्वेशन नहीं होती है वाली दरमियान में होती है, उधर ज्यूल कह रहे थे दूसरे रोज जाने के लिए, ठीक है। वो वहाँ सामने राइट जाना, ठीक है। कैन यू सी दैट साइन ओवर देयर? जस्ट बिफोर द साइन वी आर टर्निंग राइट। शुरू करो, या जस्ट वेयर द कार इज कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम, या सो वी टर्निंग राइट देयर एंड देन वंस यू टर्न राइट यू गोइंग स्ट्रेट अप द हिल। मेक सेंस? या ठीक हो गया? या position on the left, position on. Okay, so that would be a serious fault for positioning wrong at the central reservation. Sometime on a central reservation you have to position on the right and sometimes on the left. So basically it all depends on what side you have the giveaway lines at the end, as in the double dash lines at the end of your central reservation. The left, okay. Now we're going straight, yeah? So he was about to carry on without stopping, but then he saw the van coming from ahead and got panicked and stopped, and unfortunately around quarter of the car was over the giveaway. This stall would be definitely a serious fault, as we are literally in the middle of a dual carriageway with the 40 miles per hour. Okay, move off. Let's take the first left. nice. Loved it. That was very good, yeah. सिद्धू मूसेवाला देखा नोट किया देखा Turned a bit too fast. In my opinion, it should have been done with the first gear and a speed around less than 10 miles per hour. At the junction ahead, turn left. At the junction ahead, turn right. Yeah. Second में जाना है सीधा उधर जाना है गियर भूल गए थे
उस साइड में नजर उस साइड
शुक्र हैंड ब्रेक ला दी थी कि नहीं आप विल काट यू नो या It was good that मैं पूछ लिया था आपने किधर है क्योंकि आप पता है राइट पोजीशन कर रहे थे शुरू में so that was good yeah so just keep on asking me if you forget yeah
मैं वही कह रहा था मेरा सीधा उधर बन रहा है
yeah ठीक है
वहाँ पे तो नहीं खड़े हो सकते ना
There is a place, yeah. एक जगह. Just gave him a minor fault, despite his intentions were very good to not block the junction, but unfortunately there was one car space just before the white solid line. देखो ना where the solid line is, और कर्व के दरमियान में एक गाड़ी की जगह बन रही है नोट किया? At the roundabout, turn right into 4th exit, please. Yeah. So, right, जो था, yeah. Around now, he is looking on the right side, and it's perfectly fine for her to keep on moving as the blue car is blocking the white car coming from the right side. We still haven't entered the roundabout, and he has stopped checking on the right side as he thinks it's perfectly safe for him to carry on, as the last time he did the check it was perfectly safe. Had to use the dual controls as the car on the right had entered the roundabout before we were entering the roundabout. So the moral of the story is, do not forget to do the last check just before entering a roundabout or a junction. First gear, clutch down, take control, there you go. It's a 4th exit, just to let you know, yeah. So, it's not visible in the video, but the reason I steered for him is because he was losing his position, as in he was getting a bit far from the curb in the inner side of the roundabout, while at the same time there was a car which was going straight into the second exit, and we were getting a bit too close to her. कोई नहीं लाया बस काउंट कर रहे थे कोई नहीं कर रहा इनका काउंट ओके कोई नहीं आ रहा जिस कार को ऑन करके दोबारा कर कोशिश किया करो अब स्टॉल गाड़ी होगी ना डबल चेक शायद गियर में ना क्योंकि अब आपका बैटिंग पॉइंट बुरा नहीं है ना at this stage it's very rare for you to stall with the batting point so it could be probably the gear So do you install a forum सोचो मैं क्यों install किया because the biting point was not a problem at all. At the roundabout, turn left into the first exit, please. Shukar, yeah. Brake. So the reason of shouting to brake immediately was because the car behind us had stopped extremely close to us. Normally, when it comes to rolling back a bit, it might be just a minor fault, but in this case, I would have to give him a serious fault. गाड़ी रोल नहीं करनी चाहिए, पीछे वाली गाड़ी बहुत करीब से आपकी है. Right into तीसरा exit, please, yeah. At the traffic light, turn left. That was my first car ever I drove when I passed my license. जब मैंने किया था ना pass. Yeah. ऊपर last तरह.
Spain?
Yeah. When I was 18. Alexa. Boss है.
हाँ.
बड़ी पहचान है.
मिट्टी थी चार.
ओह कल इसी में जा रहे थे ना आप है ना कल देखा था परसों देखा था
वो दूसरी गाड़ी थी.
कब देखा कल कल था परसों कितने बजे आना 3 o'clock as always and with that grey car on the left side we're gonna do a nice parallel parking ठीक है yeah make sense yeah पता नहीं कौन सी है okay gave him a serious fault for not checking around before moving off again. Somehow, he managed to park the car, but he would still receive a serious fault for observations as he was not checking anything but the left mirrors. ये हम मिशन लेसन इसी क्लास